I'm going to go over the difference between full frame and crop sensor cameras and the benefits to each format. A full frame camera is any camera that uses a 24mm by 36mm sensor, the same size as 35mm photo film. A crop sensor is anything smaller than full frame. The most common sizes of crop size sensors are APSC, Micro 4/3, and 1-inch sensors. Because lens focal lengths are based on full frame cameras, as you make the sensor smaller, the image begins to crop. This is where the term crop factor comes in. APS-C has a crop factor of 1.6, Micro 4/3 has a crop factor of 2, and 1-inch sensors have a crop factor of 2.7. Because of this, you have to use wider lenses on a crop sensor camera to get the same angle of view that you would on a full frame camera. This comes with benefits but also drawbacks. Let's start with full frame. Full frame sensors generally have better low light capture because of their larger pixel size and larger surface area. To cover the surface area, you need larger lens elements, and that comes at a cost. Full frame lenses are typically more expensive than their crop sensor counterparts. You'll also need longer lenses to get the same telephoto effect that a crop image would have. But you can get wide images on longer focal lengths than you would have to use on a crop sensor camera. It's important to remember though that full frame lenses can be used on both full frame cameras and crop sensor formats of the same mount. Crop sensor cameras, because they have a smaller image area, can use lenses with smaller elements. These lenses are generally less expensive than their full frame counterparts. However, you can't use these lenses on a full frame camera if you decide to change formats later. But if you use full frame lenses on a crop sensor camera, it uses the center of the lens, typically the sharpest area. When using a crop sensor camera, you also don't need as long of lenses to get telephoto images. Some sports photographers prefer crop formats for this reason. However, to get wider shots, you'll have to use wider lenses than you would on a full frame camera. The main point I wanted to make with this video was that both crop sensor and full frame formats are good in their own ways, and understanding the benefits and drawbacks of each system helps you make more informed decisions when picking lenses and bodies in the future. I started off my photography with a crop sensor camera and crop sensor lenses. When I invested in lenses, I bought full frame lenses because I knew that was something I wanted to move up to later in the future. And when I got a full frame body, I didn't have to get new lenses. But I only switched to full frame because it fit my creative style and the type of photography I wanted to be doing. Full frame isn't necessarily for everyone, but neither is crop sensors. There are good options on both sides, and it's up to you to make the decision that works best for you. I hope this video was helpful. Feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.